required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Leonard to Powell. Fred VanVleet to Ibaka. Serge Ibaka slams it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Joel Embiid. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Kawhi Leonard sizing up Butler.
Right into it. Right into it.
Nothing going here on that drive. That ends the first quarter. Scoreboard says it's all even. All is our score as we get things started here in the second quarter. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Leonard to Powell. Takes stock of the floor. Powell to Leonard. Here comes the screen. Leonard. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw's good, a 3-point play, and with that, they go up by 3. Simmons with it, looking to make something happen. To Embiid. To Tobias Harris. To Redick. Joel Embiid gets a look, can't hit.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To the basket is Butler, but
he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Ibaka to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's Leonard for 2. Kawhi Leonard. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Butler to Simmons. And it's rejected.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Toronto with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Jimmy Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. Probing the defense. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Redick with it. Right now, down 7. Embiid, good for 2.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game.
Subbing in for the Raptors, number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Drives, but a shot won't go down. Simmons into the front court. 5-point game. Has a chance. The shot by Simmons won't go down. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Sixers control it. Simmons to Redick. Add 2 points to the board.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Lowry into the front court. Leads 5. To Leonard. It was right there. That is great vision to set it up and a throwdown.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
To Lowry. Screen coming. Lowry. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by J.J. Redick. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
T.J. McConnell at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 76% from the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed them both. Lowry into the front court. His team up by 7.
Screen coming left, screen coming left.
A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning it around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
That misses with 3 seconds left. First half comes to an end. The Raptors in front.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Raptors were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Toronto Raptors. The 76ers have yet to appear after one half of basketball. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Field goals.
What you see on the screen is how this team put itself at a disadvantage. They definitely have some adjustments to make for the second half. Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Lead stands at 7. Down low, Gasol. Oh, emphatic slam.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Harris to Embiid. Marc Gasol able to recover with the block. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. Redick. To Embiid. Pascal Siakam sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Can't connect from in close. To Leonard. Joel Embiid rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Lowry, tough matchup against Butler. Embiid with the board. Simmons with it. His guys down by 9. To Butler. Redick. Not that time. To Leonard. And finishes strong.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Into the front court comes Simmons. His guys down 11. To Butler. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. A drive by Butler, but his shot won't fall. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. 3 for 6 now.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Pascal Siakam pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Nothing going here on that drive. Cashes in for 2.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Sixers call for time as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Butler to Simmons. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Embiid. Simmons to Butler. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Gets it in the right corner. Gasol with the rebound. To Jeremy Lin. Here comes the screen. Leonard to Ibaka. Serge Ibaka. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons to Butler. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Jimmy Butler trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throws good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Lin with it. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen.
This is what I wanted right here.
Lin
This is it.
to Ibaka. Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. McConnell to Butler. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall. To Danny Green. OG Anunoby matched up with Jimmy Butler. Greg Monroe. Huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Can't miss those. Plays like that could turn a game around. To Gasol. Danny Green. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Jeremy Lin at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Butler. That misses with 3 seconds left. 3 quarters complete. It's been all Raptors. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Harris to Embiid. Missed a wide open look. To Lowry. Touch at the rim. Count it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To Embiid. Slam dunk. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Lowry with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Danny Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Redick to Embiid. Joel Embiid. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Lowry into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Danny Green. From long range. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Now preparing to shoot at the line. J.J. Redick. A couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 89%. Notched down the first.
Into the game for Toronto, number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair.
76ers.
Toronto has the basketball. Lowry to Danny Green. Joel Embiid tips it. That's his 3rd block this evening. Butler into the front court. Down a bundle. Pascal Siakam sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 9, Serge Ibaka.
Butler to bring it up. His guys down big. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Is a line for 2.
And he makes them both. It's the Raptors with the basketball.
Watch that cutter. Screen left.
Surveys the floor. Lowry to Gasol. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Simmons to Butler. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Lowry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Leonard. And it's Butler who grabs the rebound. Redick to Butler. Runner here won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Here comes the screen. Leonard to Gasol. Deep left corner. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Curling inside. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Redick. Simmons to Butler. He shoots. Oh, off the mark to Van Vliet. Well done, Kyle Lowry. 4 out of 7.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Ben Simmons trying to cash in on the three-point play, shooting 75% so far tonight. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. Able to convert inside. Long key from three-quarters court. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors were simply amazing in this contest. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Toronto Raptors. The 76ers did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight, because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Assists.
The Toronto Raptors were very impressive in the way they shared the ball, giving each other the opportunity to not just take good shots, but great shots. That's what I believe made the difference.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
Who was cold?
Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.